Hi Almal, welcome to the Kristina Zanic Design Studio. Come on in, let me show you around.
So Kristina, when we first approached you to work with us on this project, or experience I should say, what were your honest initial thoughts?
Wow, we were so excited and we thought that the brief was really amazing. So these sort of opportunities don't come often where clients are really open-minded. So Almal was fantastic with that. So yeah, we were very excited. It was very collaborative to start off with. So, you know, for us as a design company, these sort of projects don't often come. So it was amazing to be part of this.
And I guess when you're collaborating with a developer, you sort of have to be on the same mind or the same sort of thought process to make it happen. Were there any surprises that you came across with working with us?
Wow, Almal was absolutely fantastic. In fact, actually, they pushed us to really push the boundaries of design, to create something bold and expressive and creative. So I think for us, you know, working with someone who has this really amazing vision was outstanding. So yeah, we had a lot of fun along the way. You know, we also called this the party project in-house, so everyone was super excited to be part of it. You know, and I just want to say one thing. The other thing that's really important in such a project is we're creating an experience, you know, and that is what it's all about. People are looking for those experiences, and this particular brand and this particular hotel is just going to be all about the experience. So come on in and I'm going to introduce you to some of our creative design team.
Kristina, I do feel like you can always tell when you're walking into an office full of creatives.
Right, definitely. These are some of our team members who are working on the project, so yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Did you have fun on the project?
Fun, actually, yes, for sure.
Some of the services we provide, apart from the interior design, we do all of our technical, we do all of our visualization in-house, which is really great. We have an amazing FF&E team, which is headed by Serena, so she looks after all of that to make sure our FF&E is creative and up to date. So yeah, we do a lot of things like that. But we also work on site, so we're looking forward to working with Almal on the site to make sure that the contractor executes everything as per the design.
I was going to ask you, Kristina, obviously the office is very full at the moment, but a couple of empty seats. Are these the people that are on site working at the moment?
Yeah, we have always some spare desks for people who come to the office from other offices, but also we're always working on site. So we're just about to start the Almal project on site as well. So we're really super excited to make sure our vision comes into reality. So yeah.
Are there ever any arguments as to who gets to see the site first?
Well, yeah, you know, there always is. Everyone wants to do that site work because it's really a great way to learn and to really experience the design and make it come to life, actually. So yeah, it's part of the learning process of what we do.
I feel like when you've been in the office and you're trying to put a project together, actually stepping out of the office and seeing where that project's going to be, is that when it really first hits home? And you're like,
yeah, exactly.
You know, this is it coming to life now.
Yeah,
not
definitely.
Just from the computers or in the office space.
When you see those materials and you see it starting to come and take shape, it's amazing. So yeah, we love that. You know, one thing can be on a computer, but then the next thing when you realize it on a visualization, it's really great. So
I can see AI images, CGIs.
CGIs, the guys are working on that.
Here.
They're
so
also like reviewing shop drawings, making sure that the designers actually do the right thing. So yeah, it's really good fun to sort of participate in that whole cycle.
So Kristina, you've obviously got three huge companies coming together to execute this experience. You've got yourself, the designer, the developer, Almal, and the operations as well. How important is it that coming together as a collaboration, you get that chemistry right?
Oh, it's so important. And actually with the players on the project, we actually had a great dynamic. You know, it's so important to have the same vision, have the momentum with the work that we're doing and collaborating, but also giving it a little bit of a push when we needed to do that at the same time. So I think everyone was really aligned and we all had this same goals and ideas for the project.
I guess you guys also had the same mindset, but there must have been some tricky moments as well, trying to organise meetings where everybody had to be there. Obviously online meetings help a lot these days, but what was it like trying to organise things when so many people are a part of one collaboration?
I think, at the end of the day, this is what we do and we're very experienced at it. So I think, meetings come naturally with projects and they're always dynamic, and this is our opportunity to challenge when we need to challenge. So I think, on this particular project, it was really a really smooth process. So yeah, we're very happy with the way it worked together with the clients.
And Kristina, I know when we were speaking earlier, you sort of said that Almal pushed you to change things sometimes, or definitely maybe challenge some of your ideas, or make you think, hang on a minute, let me sort of change this up a bit. Did we sort of do anything unexpected that made you think, in a good way, I'm going to just say, in a good way, let me maybe change this and rethink this because of what Almal's suggested?
Yeah, Almal were really fantastic actually. They really wanted us to push the limits on design and creativity. So they looked at particular areas and thought, can we do this a little bit differently? Can we give it a little bit more momentum? So I think this was really an amazing collaboration where the client really pushed us and actually made us rethink some of the areas as well. So that was really good, It was all about creating that dynamic project at the end of the day.
And I guess sometimes when you have a set plan, having other ideas thrown into the mix can actually be an exciting way to execute it even further.
Yeah, we had a really amazing narrative for the project, which was all about cymatics. And this was really to do with music and the sound and reverberation. So we actually translated that into an interior design, and that's what became really fantastic. So there's lots of wonderful design elements in terms of pattern, materiality that we use, and that Almal were really open to all of these suggestions. And actually that's quite unusual with the client, where they really wanted something truly different so we could create the experience, not just the design.
Yeah, I think from Almal's side as well, we really wanted to get through our thoughts and opinions with the execution. And I guess the only way to do that is to lay it on the table with you guys, and hopefully you think, yes, let's actually make it work.
Yeah, that's so true. So yeah, the collaboration was really great, and every meeting was really used to its full extent. So yeah, we were very excited about the way the whole thing came together.
Now, Kristina, I can tell that you're super positive and excited about the execution of the Unexpected, but if I had to ask you your favourite part of the hotel, what would it be?
Well, I really love the design of the presidential suite. It's really amazing. It's got a lot of reflective surfaces. It's got some really cool textures as well, and it's really unexpected. So I think, the team really collaborated well. And we've got this maxi bar, which is really part of the brand as well, which is really, it's got this really amazing face on the doors of the which shows really movement and design and changes images. So we're quite super excited about that. And that's the maxi bar that I was actually mentioning here. If you can see that in the presidential suite. But what we love about some of these design elements, it's almost like it's revealing. There's something there that you don't know what's behind there.
I think it's as well the shapes that you're using. You've got curves on the walls, you've got the rounded beds, you've got the rounded curved, mirrors and tables and stuff. And I feel like the mixture of shapes, materials, marble, the lights, it's just got a very creative feel about it.
Yeah.
With elements of red showing through as well.
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, the colour red is part of the brand anyway. But what we loved is in our original concept, we had this whole theory about the angel by day, devil by night. So when you see that, we have these dark areas as you enter, and then it lightens up the room as you come into some of the spaces, particularly rooms. And that's where we've also used these amazing kind of materials that have this sort of pattern and movement, which we talked about, the cymatics of, music and the momentum that you receive. So yeah, you can see a lot of that coming through, and very organic shapes that really give us that movement coming through.
And I can see with the windows as well, obviously that allows so much light to come into the rooms. You're right by the beach, so you've got the waves sort of, it just feels very welcoming.
Yeah,
it's all coming in, and then it follows with the different shapes, obviously inside the rooms as well.
Yeah, so as you can see, it's all integral, and it really does have that movement, which is what the whole design was about, the excitement and being bold and creative.
There's one thing that I've noticed sort of about the media and the pictures that I've seen so far. It is full of personality and creativity, the colours, I can definitely tell the inspirations come a lot from music, and definitely Ibiza has a spiritual sort of side. People go there to connect with music.
That's
and
right.
I feel like as soon as you sort of walk into the hotel, the colours, the scheme, everything just comes together and makes you feel excited. But Kristina, quick fire question to round things off today. 3 words to describe the unexpected.
It's bold, it's dynamic, and it's artistic.
Perfect, love that. Thank you so much, Kristina. It's been a pleasure to be in the office today and hear from yourself.
Thank you.
Yes, so we've now changed location. We're in this incredible creative hub, a whole library full of different materials here, and it's a pleasure to be chatting to Annika about the concept and the inspiration behind it all and how it was born, of course, Annika.
So actually the concept was all about turning music into an immersive experience, really.
Yeah.
So as we started to explore the brand, really, and the brand identity, we saw a very deep connection with energy and actually with sound. So from there, we started our research and we came across actually Cymatics. So Cymatics really fascinated us, and it's actually the science of really making sound visible. Okay, so visible in so many different ways. So of the vibration, of the patterns, of movement, and this is exactly that translates energy, and that's exactly what the project is about, really.
That's so incredible to hear, because obviously when you're hearing something, your imagination creates the visuals, I guess. So it must be quite an incredible skill that you have to be able to turn audio into real life visuals.
Absolutely.
Tell us more about how you do that.
So it's all about really translating about movement, and transitioning actually materials through. And actually one more really great inspiration actually was the location, the beautiful beachfront in Al Marjan.
Yes.
So there really the glistening effect of the ocean, as well as the light shades and the ripples, really, they really translated within the interiors and into the materials. So showing a lot of texture, gradient palettes, and as well as the color palette, actually.
I noticed that from a few of the sort of pictures that I've seen already, or the CGIs I should say. You've got the waves right outside the hotel room, and then you've got the ripples in the marble, let's just say, which is in the bathroom of the hotel room. So I can really see how you've taken the inspiration from the visuals and brought it into the materials, which is great.
It's a beautiful meetup between those two entities.
Amazing, I can definitely see that through the whole project, and obviously the execution next year as well.
Yes, totally. We're very excited to see it. And actually, just a touch point on that, actually one more really important factor was art for us.
Yes.
So art really to create focal moments and leaving the guest really with a lasting memory. And here, of course, it was not conventional art pieces like hanging on the wall canvases, but it was more about turning, let's say, floors into art pieces. Every space has its particular area and moment that we really turned into art. The lobby is a great example too of floating sculptures, basically.
Yes.
And we were really excited. The whole design team was very excited to create something bold and unique as this.
It's honestly something I've never seen the UAE do before.
Yes.
So the execution where you've got all the visuals and you can actually see how all the inspirations have come to life. I mean, putting artwork on the floor, you know, when you walk into a standard hotel, it's usually marble or a carpet, but you're telling me that you're taking inspirations from music and sounds and putting it into the floor. It's just, it's something that I've never seen being done before.
Absolutely. So the corridor actually itself, we have a liquefied sound carpet pattern that is really the main focal point.
Yeah.
And that translates that, and it's really amazing how that came alive.
Amazing. Well, Annika, that was so inspirational. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And this is the example of the corridor, a carpet that really became the focal point within the space.
Yeah.
Another aspect, of course, are the gradient material shadings that, again, are derived from the sunsets and sunrises of the space, so in its surrounding.
It honestly feels like, I can just imagine myself, I'm visualizing myself right now, Annika, walking through this corridor, let's just say.
Yeah.
And it feels like every step that I take, the whole vibe is following me.
Exactly.
So every corner I take, every lift I step in, every spa I go to, I still have that same continuous energy and vibe flowing through the whole hotel.
And that was the goal, really.
Yeah.
This immersive experience, feeling the sound as you walk through the property, and every corner you just discover something new, really.
I can still feel like that's kind of the sea and the ocean feeling coming through.
Yes.
That our Marjan Island is known for, but like you said, you've just made it slightly more chilled with the wooden darker tones to make it feel like a spa. Let's just say.
Correct.
Amazing.
And organic forms are finishing up the look. And then we have other spaces like the all-day dining, so that we created this beautiful art installation, which is as well a lighting feature, and that takes you through, and that's the main focal aspect of the space. We used multiple different variety of stones here, bring that beachiness and texture within the space.
And you've got a mixture of both, you know, sharper corners, but also curves happening.
Correct.
In the lights, in the carpets and in the floor, let's just say, so it all sort of makes, again, you feel like it's just one big wave you're going through.
That's correct. The guest room is also an amazing example. So we actually transitioned into the room in a more darker atmosphere, playing with darker wood shades, and then it gets lighter towards the window side. We're playing with the acrylic headboard piece. That's an art aspect as well in the room. Even the wall covering has these beautiful little waves of sound coming through, as well as of the waves, you know.
Yeah.
And we're playing with a lot of reflective entities here on the coffee table. And of course, one of the features is the mini bar. So here we're also having an acrylic backlit panel towards the end, and also this ribbed acrylic towards the top.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Annika, you've obviously got, you know, that wave vibe, that energy going through the whole hotel, but then if in doubt, you've always got that pop of red to keep the vibrant
We always stayed true to the brand identity and always brought it back within every space, really. Absolutely.
I mean, these images just look absolutely incredible. So I'm now catching up with Aya, who's our design associate. And Aya, I've never seen a room with so many slabs of materials going on. You're going to be telling us which ones you've used and why, right?
Of course. Welcome to our library room. It's where the magic really happens and starts. We are so proud with our material rooms here, and also Kristina always encourages us to come here first, feel the materials, the textures, get inspired before we start even the design. In general, for the materiality, we tried really to bring the essence of the brand and the identity of the Unexpected. It's all about movement, it's all about transition and energy. That's why you can see that we used a lot of reflective services like mirror panels, like gradient glass, and also we played a lot with the acrylic art pieces. Every material and a reflective finish, actually, it catches the light in a magical way along the day. However, to soften the space, we added layers of tactile textures and softer fabrics, which brings warmth and comfort, especially for the guest rooms.
So is that something you really have to think about? Obviously, the whole sort of vibe of the hotel is energy, music, waves, rhythm. You've also got to think about the more softer, relaxing side of the hotel, and is that done with specific materials?
Exactly. As you see, it depends on the function of the space as well. So some spaces, it really requires to be energetic and to create the vibes and the energy and to uplift the space with the materials. While some areas like the guest rooms, like the apartments, it needs to have a balance between the energy and the color scheme and the textures of the materials, and also to bring some warmth and comfort and softer finishes and softer layers as you go. So yeah, it depends on the energy that you want to bring to the space.
I know when I was speaking to Annika before, she said that the spa, for example, is somewhere where you'd need to add that warmer wood, but still obviously have, you know, a vibe as well in the spa. Are there any sort of parts of the hotel where you don't need as much wood and you just want ambience, vibe, energy, music?
Well, we can bring the energy itself. The energy, it can be high energy, it can be low energy. So it depends on the movement that you bring with the materiality and the textures to the space. It can be all neutral, still very energetic, or it brings you to this low, soft energy that you want to bring to certain spaces, while other spaces you bring more vibrant movement. whether it's the textures, the materials, the shapes. So it depends on really the function of the space. Yeah.
So there's energy throughout the whole hotel, but you're just picking whether it's lower energy, mid energy, or high energy.
Exactly.
Like that.
But for the unexpected, actually, the surprising part is that you can change that and shift it within the same space, like what we did in many spaces. In the morning time, you will see the space in a different form, while nighttime there will be a whole transformation, which is unexpected. And this is the main concept and the design vision for the client and the operator as well. We use more warm palette, which really in line with the operator colors. However, we added some accents like teal, like copper blue. We added also some sunset orange, which brings some vibes to certain spaces, which also help to change the energy and the rhythm. It depends on as you go from space to another.
Yes, and I can see that you've added some shades of blue. I'm guessing that's from our Marjan Island as well, bringing in that island, sea, sun sort of factor into the reds as well.
The location of the property actually impacted even our selection for the materiality, because being on a beach, durability was essential for us to choose the materials. So we used bold, expressive and luxurious material, yet it's very resilient enough for this kind of busy hospitality spaces. It's really heavy duty and also for beachfront environment. So it needs to be really durable and really resilient. And it was a very important factor for us choosing our finishes.
Yeah, I can even see with the blues, they're a warmer shade of blue than a cooler shade of blue. Again, I guess that whole warm palette is just that inviting energy that you want as soon as you take your first step into the unexpected.
Precisely. For the unexpected, they have the warm palette in general, but again, as you mentioned, we tried to bring the energy and the sound and the movement, and it worked very well with combining these warm colors and cold colors together.
Incredible. Aya, thank you for explaining that through in detail.
Thank you.
Now, Aya, you've obviously got your team, but obviously Almal's team involved in this incredible project. But which part of the project do you feel really highlights both Almal and Kristina Zanic's inspiration and design put into one?
I think we tried to do this for every space in the project, but personally I would say maybe the lobby.
Yes.
The lobby is actually, though we used a very minimal design element, but it's bold, it's unapologetic space in my opinion. It's the first interaction between the hotel and the guest.
And the guest,
Once you step in, you will see that impressive LED ceiling, which is a very important part from the architecture design and the interior as well. Also, you interact with the space immediately. You have this endless sofa, modular sofa, which extends in the middle of the space. However, you can actually change it into different scenes in different days. So every time you come to the lobby, you will see a different setup, which is very aligned with the Unexpected brand. Also, one of the main features was the hanging hummingbird
I've
installation.
seen that. That is something that I looked at straight away when I saw it in the photos, and it really intrigued me as to the message behind it. Exactly. It's quite a statement piece up there.
Yeah, so the hummingbird, actually, it's the logo of the brand.
Yes.
We tried to do many alterations to the design to make it really iconic and unique. It works very nice with the space. It extends on the ceiling. It has this organic flow, which matches also what we did behind the reception desk paneling. It's also inspired by the same bird elements.
Yes.
It's really exciting. I'm so excited to see how it will come to life. It's also embraced the brand really idea of having something really unexpected. We have a DJ booth moving around in different days on the week and different times of the day. So yeah, I think answering your question, it really brings the vision of the client being very daring, yet elegant in the design, and our approach as a design studio being actually fearless and creative, we always eager to deliver and surprise the client and make them, of course, happy and delighted with our designs.
And we most certainly are, Aya, and I honestly feel like the hotel lobby sometimes sets the first impression. When you work into a hotel or residence, it's the first thing you sort of engage with. So having the hummingbirds, having the DJ, having that flowy vibe automatically makes your first connection with the hotel, you know, something good, something strong.
Exactly. Yeah. I cannot describe it even better than that. You captured the image perfectly. Yes.
Amazing. Okay, quick, final, fun question to round things off today. Ladies, if the unexpected was a soundtrack, which soundtrack would it be?
I'm thinking of something energetic, vibrant, bold, maybe. It's to match the brand.
I agree, something dynamic, maybe summery even?
Maybe Summer by Calvin Harris.
Yes.
Oh yes.
That is a good one. And a classic in Ibiza as well.
Yeah, it's carefree, it's like laid back yet energetic, I think.
Totally,
Yeah.
I agree.
I think a song that as soon as you hear it, you forget any worries.
Yes.
And you just want to relax and indulge in the vibe.
I'm still indulged in the energy and the movement. It has it. I think it gets it. No.
Totally.
There we go, nailed it. Calvin Harris, Summer. Aya, Annika, thank you so much. Such an inspirational chat with you ladies today, and excited to see the project in 2027.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.